Good evening, EP
Good
heads.
day.
Welcome
Good day,
back
samurai.
to the Greasy Heaven, late night Greasy Heaven special. Thanks for
Well,
that,
it's more
boss.
like morning here, about to be afternoon actually in
It
30
is,
minutes.
yeah. It's still technically a morning show. By the time I get it uploaded, yeah, that's okay.
So what's up, Dan? How you been?
Man, I've been vibing, and I've been cooking too, and I'm trying to
I know
cook up
you've
the
been
real
cooking.
questions for this show. I want to ask the real fucking questions on this show.
Like fucking hell. I cannot speak, leave me alone. Philosophical? Yes, is that the word? And did I say it right?
Exactly. And
Yes.
what is the most important philosophical topic one can cover? What makes a good video game?
Well, I've always been a gameplay kind of guy. I think if you got like the gameplay right, and even if the story like sucks diddly dong, I think if you just get the gameplay right, I think it's good.
Yeah, I mean, arguably that should be the most important aspect.
Hmm.
Are you familiar with Kadikarus, right? The UK video game reviewer?
Kid, uh, uh,
Kadikarus?
Kadikaras?
Yeah,
Caddy. Yes, I know him. I
Caddy.
fucking
Oh,
love this
yeah, yeah,
guy.
yeah. Yeah,
I
dude, he's the
fucking
best.
love this
Dude,
guy.
he said in his original Metal Gear reviews, like, to quote him, he's like, well, it's a game that you play, so how's the gameplay? And that's actually so real. It's a game that you play, so how is the fucking gameplay, right? Like, all the other aspects of the game can be great, but if playing it is just, like, clunky and unfun, then it's kind of a shitty video game, even if it tells a good story or has, nice, happy aesthetics. If it's, like, a pain in the ass to play, then technically
Hmm.
speaking, it's a shitty video game. That's real shit.
Sure.
One of the most important aspects for me, I think, is how easy it is to pick up and play.
Hmm.
Like, how
Well,
fast
that's
can you get into the
well.
action?
Oh, I've by pickup I kind of like thought of Metal Gear because convoluted plot and whatnot.
Oh, yeah. No, I feel you. Um, Even Metal Gear, though. Metal Gear has a obnoxious, vomit-worthy amount of cutscenes. But even then,
True,
like,
true.
on most of the games, like, if you press new game, mash for, like, maybe a little over 10 seconds, you do get straight into the gameplay. Like, you can... Unskippable cutscenes are definitely the worst fucking thing in a game, especially when you're replaying it.
Mm. But I think like Metal Gear, like in terms of gameplay, is quite solid.
Yeah, you think
Yes,
so?
I did that on purpose. Like even like the freaking like Peace Walker and Portable Ops that were on like at the PSP, I think those even were decent. Okay, minus the fact that you don't have a phone stick for the camera, and you have to use the face buttons to turn the camera.
Well,
Like that
that's why you
sucks.
play the PS3 version.
Yeah, but Portable Ops doesn't have a PS3 version. It's locked on the
Oh,
PSP.
yes, yes, true, true. Sorry, I was
Mm.
thinking Peace Walker.
I mean, yeah, Peace Walker does have a HD release. Um, like even like those games in terms of gameplay, if you like try to play it more simply, I guess, like more simpler, I think like those still are very good in terms of gameplay, even though you are missing a functional camera.
Yeah.
And of course, the story in these games, well, it's Metal Gear, so obviously I'm very biased towards those.
I love in Peace Walker that you cannot crawl. You cannot move while in the prone position. Because here's why I fucking love that. And this is a hot take. I think Metal Gear Solid 3 might just have some of the worst gameplay of the series.
What, three?
For one simple reason. Same
Survival
way.
viewer.
No, yeah, exactly. Um, no, like the same way you can't move while prone in Peace Walker, you cannot move while crouching in Snake Eater. So it basically just becomes crawl simulator because yes, I mean like
Yeah.
once once you kind of get the hang of what you're doing, you can uh simultate between like walking and crouching and maintain a decent
Yeah.
camo index. But I think and that's probably why people dig the 3DS version so much. Snake Eater, but you can
Yeah, I was
move
about
while
to say.
crouching.
I was about to say it does have the not crawl crouch walk mode.
Yeah, man. And I just like
Yeah, but isn't that actually OP in the 3DS release? The crouch walk.
I would not know. I haven't had the honor of playing the
I don't
fucking
know. I never played it
exclusive
myself.
3DS port.
I mean, you can emulate it. We didn't say that we don't condone piracy. No, if you own it, of course it's
This is
okay, but we
greasy
don't.
fucking heaven, okay? We fucking condone piracy here.
Of
Fuck it.
course we do. It's not like we pirate. No,
I'm
okay,
not
we
worried
pirate.
about the
We
feds
probably
clocking
pirate.
me. The feds clock me twice a week. Everyone knows my name in there now. Oh, Dan's back again.
Like, I don't think the police got um anything else like better to do.
I'm so
Like, they have better things to do than arrest some little kid that downloads games off internet.
yeah, it's Nintendo that's coming for your head.
Yeah, Nintendo, that is true.
Like literally like you fucking download a Super Nintendo ROM and then there's just like a corporate Nintendo like
Just like
Japanese
slamming on your
Japanese
home.
dude in a suit with a katana and he's like oh my Allah.
Move, Shinderu.
Fucking decapitates you. Little 12-year-old like, "Oh, I want to play Super Mario World. Oh, what's this Earthbound they keep talking about?" No, fuck you, kid.
So, you were telling me a little bit before the pod you got some Tinder Riz. You want to tell
No.
us about that?
No, I don't.
That's fair. That's fair. That's okay.
uh
Or do you
yeah.
want to?
Nah, like it's cool having a little baddie tang in your DMs, you know. You know
That's
what?
fair.
My friend actually said something to me once. Like 6 7 months ago, I was in the midst of breakup. Classic, right? That's always a really fun time going through one of those. And my buddy Keith, he said to me, he's like, "Man, you're all choked up about this girl right now, but like one day you're gonna meet like a groovy new girl, and then like you're gonna be like, yo, old girl who?" And I'm like, "Yo, he's fucking right." Even just meeting new people in general. That's what I've done lately. Is I've made some uh, new friends, basically,
Hmm.
which is like dope.
I unfortunately didn't got any Tinder Riz recently. Like, I got like 8 matches top, and that's it. I ain't got nothing at the moment. Um, like, I don't know. Most of these people like aren't for me. Don't have similar interests, or like advertise their Instagram, or are just ugly, in my opinion, of course. But I've been thinking, how about I just like try to stop being like so narrow-minded, right? Because I'm like thinking about, oh, do they have these interests, anime, manga, games, like whatever interests me, right? Like, if they just seem like cool, why not just like swipe right? Maybe it'll be different. Maybe they'll, be nice and such.
Yeah,
Maybe at least
you,
I'll get a conversation.
dude. No, here's the mindset, man. Like I went into Tinder this time, and I've dove into the abyss of Tinder, um, about 3 times in my life now. 3 separate times. I've been like, all right, we're doing this. Like I'm on this shit every night. Trying to be the Rizzler, and like I literally
Mm.
just want to have conversations with girls in particular, like right, and that's just what I did, and so many conversations. I had a clip about this that got pretty popular during a speed run. I was like, ladies in my area, y'all the driest fucking texters I ever met in my life. And that's basically all like I was trying to look for, right? Like I'm trying to look for someone that I can hold a dope ass conversation with. Um,
Mm.
when you get that match, and like I had one individual that I was messaging that would take like hours and hours and hours. Like they'd send a
To
message,
respond.
I'd reply right away, and then like 8 to 9 hours
Yeah.
later, and then I ended up getting another match who was way more chatty, and I was just like, all right, see ya.
I
Other one.
think I've heard that girls like actually like make you wait on purpose because they want to see how you react, I think. I am not sure. I'm not a girl, I'm not a
No,
woman.
dude.
I don't
Oh,
know
that's
any woman that actually do that.
that's definitely true
Um
for sure. In some cases, I'm not saying that like that's a thing that all chicks do,
Because
but
there's like obviously some horny ass people that are like trying to speak up to women, and if they don't get a response in like 2 hours they get angry, call them a bitch or something. At least I've seen some memes about that.
oh,
Not
definitely.
sure how is that in
Hey, you know
practice.
what? That's actually a smart tactic. They're trying to bait out that toxic response. So they're like, I'm a kept you waiting, huh? And if 2 hours from now you're messaging me again like, oh, you fucking stupid bitch ass hoe, not texting me
Yeah,
back. Like and you know what? I don't get that. Like if I hypothetically say I've got a baddie ting in the DMs and like I sent her a message and it's been like a few hours and she hasn't replied, I'm like, yo, she's busy doing something,
yeah,
right?
probably.
Like, cause I do the same thing. I don't reply for hours because I'm busy doing something, right? Like,
Yeah, I
that's
mean,
just
if you got work and you cannot really use your phone, yeah, that does actually absolutely make sense. Yes.
I like that. I really like the idea of being able to just respect boundaries in an unspoken manner. I think that's a huge green flag in a person if you can just like straight away like respect boundaries, cuz that there's nothing worse than that when like you meet a person and you're like oh, they're cool, like that's what you think at first, and then you find out that they're like not that cool and super won't respect your boundaries, but everything's been great up to this point, so you don't want to be that guy
Yeah,
being like, oh hey, like you're actually
and it's
making
kind
me
of
really fucking
tough.
uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's stuff when you think of like, oh, that person is cool. I think we're gonna be cool together. And then over time you learn of their real self and you're like, oh, so that's how it is. And there's just like it's hard to like say, okay, sorry, I don't wanna be with you because shit's uncool and I don't feel cool with you. It's like
Yeah.
because you had your like imagination fantasy of like that person being like a good person and it turns out to be obviously false, right?
Yeah. I mean, like,
Coming to terms with reality sucks.
going into new situations, I think it's a good thing to abolish any expectations, because think back on your life, anything that you were like, any new thing that was coming up that you were like anxious about, and you were thinking like all these thoughts about how it was going to go, and then it was like the complete opposite of what you imagined, right?
Yeah, that's basically me in school. Like I have this super mega anxiety about, oh, if I won't pass this, then I'm fucked as a person. I should kill myself, I guess. Okay,
Yeah.
it's like oversimplified, but I think you get the gist of like, being like overly and needlessly like stressed about school stuff when like if you just take your time like a little bit, it will be like all okay. And
Yeah.
why am I stressing? Like, what's wrong with me? Am I stupid?
It's just like the thing that's coming up is going to be like a new and unique experience. Hopefully more good than bad, but like, running through your head, like, well, running fake scenarios through your head based off this situation that you're going to be going through. And you know it's coming, and it's like, yo, like it is going to be absolutely nothing like what I'm thinking in my head. And I mean, that goes both ways. You could be thinking it'll go really bad and it actually goes really good. And you can be thinking it'll go really good and it'll go really bad. So again, that's why you should abolish the expectations. Don't go in thinking everything's going to be all sunshine and roses and then all of a sudden like the shit's going down, you know?
Mm.
Be on guard cuz life likes to throw curveballs of shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's weird. Like, if I meet some like Discord people that I seem like cool with, I used to be like that. Like I genuinely, I probably still am like that. Like I meet some cool person over Discord. I don't know, from like streaming, VTubing, because I'm a VTuber obviously. And I'm like, okay, I want to hit this person up. Not necessarily to like date. Just like be friends with them. And fucking, I set my expectations like too high because they don't seem interested. Like imagine like a random person from your stream coming up to you and suddenly be like mega interested in you. When I try to think like from the other side, that kind of makes sense why a lot of people don't really speak with me. I guess like I don't know, just like randomly hitting you up, like what the fuck.
Yeah.
But in terms of like Tinder and stuff, I basically have like no expectations. I just like if they seem cool, I'm gonna swipe right, but I don't expect them to actually swipe right at me back. I probably don't have the greatest profile ever anyway. I
Yeah.
can show you my profile if you want to later.
Constantly evolving.
I only have like 3 pictures, and they're all like front facing, like selfie. Probably should have more pictures, but I really don't know how to take pictures. And asking somebody to help me take a
Yeah.
picture,
That
so
that's
it's
that's,
like
that's
better.
something I've relearned. Um I've just taken more selfies lately cuz we got the selfie channel in the Discord as well. So I've taken some bangers for that. Um and then I was doing some stuff with Brad there, and he's like, "Send me some pictures of you to use for the thumbnail." And like he just asked it at the perfect time. I was just feeling myself. I was like, "Let's fucking turn around to the front camera and get silly goofy, dude." No, but yo, here's the thing about expectations, man. Here's where I learned this lesson as a very young boy,
Mm,
and you might have had a very similar experience, I can imagine. I thought Metal Gear Solid 5 was going to be fucking fantastic. And it was,
mm.
okay? It was. But I expected a Hideo Kojima game. Be honest. You know what? Let's be honest here. Does Metal Gear Solid 5 feel like a Hideo Kojima game?
Um, like a half-baked one, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Like it's possibly one of the like definitely top 3 like stealth action video games of all time. Up
Definitely.
there with
Like
Chaos Theory and the likes, right? But like
I fucking love the gameplay. The gameplay is top. Okay, it's different from like other Metal Gears, I guess. I don't know how to describe it, but it's definitely like different because it's like more open. So you
yeah.
have like a million ways to approach everything, whereas in every other Metal Gear, you kind of just like go forward, and
Yeah.
you have maybe
I
like 3 other options.
I loved that the open world of little outposts and bases and stuff like
Yeah, but it's like all of the map is just empty, really.
well,
I
everything
honestly,
outside of the outposts and bases, yeah,
I,
but
I would have rather have like the Camp Omega ones missions, from
but
Ground
there's
Zeroes.
animals and stuff too. I mean, I never got too much into the animal collecting or capturing, but there is that aspect too in the overworld. And to Metal Gear Solid Five's credit as well, it was very plot dry, all hidden behind the fucking cassette tapes that nobody fucking listened to except for the mega nerds that can summarize it for me in a YouTube video. But like the the man who sold the world, the big boss twist. I'm Big Boss and so are you. Like that shit is fucking awesome. But the rest of the game, you're like, where's the story? Like, oh, Skullface. And he's like, oh, I was behind you every step in Metal Gear Solid 3. And it's like, well, that
Yeah,
opens up a whole bunch of fucking plot holes now. Thanks, guys. Good job. You did it. Well, then again, Venom Snake was just fucking hallucinating the whole time because he's got fucking shrapnel in his brain. His fucking dude's got a piece of shrapnel in his frontal lobe.
Piece of fucking rock on his head. Yeah.
Oh my fucking god. Diamond Dogs never existed. It was just a man.
It was all a dream. All a dream.
Used to read Word Up magazine. That's right, you don't listen to rap. Fuck, never mind. Trying to drop a big reference.
Wait, what was the topic again? I kind of forgot.
We don't. Oh my god, we talked about this
I'm
off
sorry.
camera, man. We don't do topics here anymore. This is
We ball. I'm
this
sorry.
is
I
unhinged
forgot.
heaven. Okay.
Unhinged heaven.
Uh,
So, have you ever played a gacha game, Dan?
Gotcha. No, hold on. Okay, wait.
Like Genshin Impact, you probably recognize that.
Genshin Impact. Is that what I should look up for gameplay?
Oh God, I can see the reflection of your fingers when you were writing from your fucking glasses. I can see.
What is this?
Okay, Genshin is like basically a free what you call it again? Breath of the Wild, basically.
Oh, okay.
That's what I heard. That Genshin is like a free Breath of the Wild, but anime, and also microtransactions, obviously.
It's got like that Xenoblade art style almost.
Yeah. So there is another game that has been released by the same company, by the Hoyoverse thingy, and it's Honkai Star Rail. And I've heard by my friend that it's Genshin, but better, and it's turn-based. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I wasn't into like gacha before. I've tried Genshin like thrice, and I never got into it. I do like the characters for being hot. Hot like women and men. All of them are fucking hot, man. You have to see that. And I was like, nah, I don't like that. But my friend is like, okay, try Honkai, try this fucking game, Honkai Star Rail. It's new. I'm like, fucking okay, whatever. I'll try it like once on stream. And I think I may be entering into my gacha era, Hiroki gacha era. Actually, somehow it's fun. I'm having fun with it. Somehow I have no clue why, but it is.
I fucking love turn-based combat. I do.
Ayo.
And I used to fucking hate it. I used to be like, what a silly fucking concept, turn-based combat. Ooh, that's goofy. And then I played Undertale, which took that concept of you have your turn to do whatever the fuck it is you're going to do. And then you play the little mini games where you control the heart. And like, I've never beaten the Sans fight. I've never fucking beaten the Sans fight.
Battle is easy, man. What are you talking about?
You know,
I don't know. Maybe it's just me because I'm like,
you really like. You're gonna tell me that fucking shit is easy.
No, really, it's easy. I can do it right now for you. I can literally pull up my screen and do it for you.
Please don't, please.
No, I'm not even kidding. I can do it right now.
I don't want you to do that because I want.
I want
to experience it for myself. No, I want to experience it for myself. Beating it.
Hold on, I'm entering it right now. Where is share your screen? I'm doing it right now. Look at this shit.
I don't literally, I don't want to watch. I don't want to watch. I don't want to see it. Oh my god.
Fine.
I believe you. I do, but
I don't know. Maybe it's just like my muscle memory. Like I haven't played a lot of Undertale. I played what's my hour count? I have upwards of 50 hours of the game, and I did like all endings, all neutral, pacifist, and genocide.
Another. Have you ever played South Park: The Stick of Truth?
Oh yeah, I did. I fucking used to love that. I actually have it on my Steam, but I haven't launched it because when I played it, I pirated it.
Yeah, dude. When I finally got around to playing that, a little over like a year and a half ago or something, I finally got around to playing that because I was really into South Park, and yet now I have a constant raging fucking hard on for RPGs with turn-based combat. Earthbound? Oh, shoddy.
Have you played the sequel to The Stick of Truth?
No.
The Fraction Butthole.
No, I have not, but people have told me it's just
Neither
as
have
good.
I.
You see,
I've
I'm not big into superheroes, man. That's the thing because like the first game obviously has like the like fantasy RPG aesthetics, and obviously the second
mhm,
game is based off like like super. So it's gonna be like making a bunch of jokes about superhero stuff and references to superhero stuff that I'm just not gonna get or care about, right?
that's fine.
Or maybe I'm all wrong and I'd actually love the game, but probably not gonna try it. Like I would have to get through the rest of my backlog. I would have to get through the entire backlog and then I would be like, "Okay, I'll play the other South Park game." Like I will play Stick of Truth again before I play the sequel.
That's fine. Well, yeah, Honkai is basically turn-based. Like something about being in space. I don't like. I don't really pay attention to the story at the moment, anyway. I'm just like going through whatever. Eh, I'm having fun. I'm having fun. It has some hot anime women. Maybe something you might be into.
Oh, I'd fucking mommy.
Hold on. Oh, mommy. I actually there is a mommy. I think. Hold on.
It's an
Let-
involuntary response. It really is, guys. Okay.
Okay, let me pull up her image. I think. Okay. Do you smash or pass? Smash or pass?
Stop. I can't. I don't edit these anymore, so the listener can't even see what I'm looking at. But like,
No, 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 no. You
I'll.
have to. I have to answer.
I. Yeah, well, I will tell our listeners. Yeah, I'm smashing. She's hot. God damn. God damn.
You can unlock her as a character.
Nice.
Um, I've got into Honkai thanks to my friend, and I just realized I can change the FPS count in the game because in the settings there is no like FPS. You have to go into the like register edit reg edit thingy
Oh,
to
oh,
set
you
it
have to
up.
fucking reg edit. Oh my god,
Yeah,
that's
it's like Metal Gear Solid 5. Like it doesn't have a FPS limit thingy in the settings menu. You have to go to your fucking Steam user data thingy and try to find your graphics config and then change it and make it so it's read only so it doesn't change it.
Is it your monitor? You said something about like your monitor and like the stupidly high refresh rate or something.
Yeah, it's 144 hertz.
I'm like, well, just get a fucking poor people monitor then.
I do have a poor people monitor. I use it for chat and OBS.
So yeah, use it to
No,
fucking
but
play the fucking games then if it'll make them work.
seriously, like if you, I hope you do get a higher refresh rate monitor because honestly, it is very much changing. Like, in CS, definitely in CS,
For
it's a big
CS,
changer.
yes, this is
But like
true.
when you get used to 144 hertz, 60 FPS, those feel like 30 to you, even though it's 60, not 30.
I'm
It's like
staying.
when you
I'm
used to,
staying humble with my fucking mid 2000s monitors.
like when you used to 60 FPS and 30 is like 30, yes. And when you get to 144 or 120, to make it easier, let's go 120, and you go 60, it feels so weird and not smooth at all. Like it does feel like smooth to be playing at 60 when you have a 60 hertz monitor, but it gets like twice as smooth at 144, and it's like amazing to look at. It's like super butter smooth. That's why I will be bitching every time I don't have at least 120 FPS in games. It's okay if a game can do like 60 and not stutter, because some games do fucking stutter like shit. Then maybe I'll give it a pass. Like I know like Tekken and like I think other fighting games on PC are locked to 60 because something about tied to FPS or some shit. But otherwise, if I can do more than 60 FPS, then I want more than 60 because
Yeah.
it feels awful to look um at 60. I'm sorry, those one like those two that Christ, I cannot speak. I apologize to those that I'm like saying, oh, 60 is bad. You probably haven't experienced 120 hertz. No, no, genuinely, please. When you can get like 144 hertz monitor, please do get it.
Don't
It's
do it. I keep
it's
wanting to say
amazing.
chat. I forget we're doing the podcast, so I want to be like chat. Uh,
What did you meant to
listeners,
say?
the listeners, don't drink the Kool-Aid, man.
Why not? Actually, I never had Kool-Aid in my life.
I've I've had Kool-Aid. I'm trying to think if I've ever had like the red Kool-Aid. I think so, but like that's a very distant childhood memory that I can't pull up right now. Can't access that piece. Do you remember? Fuck, this might be a repeat. Because I don't know if we ever talked about this. Do you remember what the first video game you ever played was?
I don't think that was a repeat, but first game, it's very hard for me to remember because I remember starving. I remember having like conscious memories when I was about 5 or 6. So by then I did have a PC, and I do remember Metal Gear Solid 1, like the PC port definitely, but I don't think that's like my first game. Um, San Andreas and GS1 PC, and also I remember playing a lot of Flash games. One of them being Ultimate Flash, Flash Ultimate Sonic, something like that. Ultimate Flash Sonic.
Dude,
You probably know the game.
oh yeah, I played tons of fucking Flash games growing up, dude.
Yeah,
And
Ultimate Flash Sonic.
dude, San Andreas is actually one of the first ones I remember too. Along with uh fucking Metal Gear Solid 3 as well. I have very early memories of that game. Have you ever heard of a game called Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy?
Sphinx and the Cursed. I've recognized that name. Hold on, Sphinx
It's
and
a Egypt themed Zelda clone from like 2003, I want to say.
yeah, I recognize that. Oh yeah, I do definitely recognize
I
that fucking
fucking
mommy.
grew up on that game, dude.
I recognize that game from like one video about broken glitches in video games. I think that game makes it so you can get soft locked and not able to complete the game.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't remember, but I do
Dude,
recognize the
that was
game.
another one of my earliest memories, but I'm pretty sure the first video game I actually played for myself, however young I was
It's
Frogger
on
2.
Steam.
Frogger, yeah, I have it.
Hmm?
But it was Frogger 2 Swampy's Revenge for the PS1. I got to look up footage of this now. I go down fucking memory lane looking up Frogger 2 Swampy's Revenge on YouTube every now and then. This shit was bussin', man. Yo, listeners, go look up some fucking Frogger 2 Swampy's Revenge footage right now. This shit's bussin'.
I don't know about you and the listeners, but you know what I really like?
What?
Like what really like drives me moist?
What's that?
That is video game, like any other media analysis videos that are like hours long.
Thank you.
So you may or may not know I'm into like the Yakuza series, and there's one video about Yakuza 5, the longest Yakuza game as far as I know. And you know how long the whole video is?
How
The
long?
entire game? It's fucking 7 hours.
Dude, nice.
It's fucking 7 hours, man.
Dude, it was like a 3 hour long video. I only watched like an hour of it. It was a 3 hour long video of random facts about Fallout New Vegas. I
Oh
don't even
yeah.
play Fallout. I don't
Yeah, I also like watch random videos like that.
I also watch so many Minecraft videos. Like I just have so much random hidden knowledge about fucking Minecraft. Dude, I've been playing the nostalgia craft. I went like going back to 1.3, like getting those like, primo fucking early days vibes. But like
Mhm.
particularly 1.3 is an extremely unstable version of the game. And I'm just like, man, I want shields and combat mechanics and all the other cool new stuff back. I've had my fun, dude. I really have. I got a cat though. I went to the jungle and I tamed an ocelot into a cat. That's
Hey,
something you can't do in new Minecraft.
I hope that there's no name tags, right? Damn,
No,
because
I
I would
know,
have
right?
you probably would have named it the revolver, wouldn't we?
Oh my, I didn't even think of that.
Really?
It's a good ass name.
Damn.
Have to find an ocelot, not tame him, and name him Revolver.
I've also been thinking regarding like revolver ocelot to buy myself like a replica of like a revolver so I can just twirl it around as like a fidget toy.
Have you
I'm
seen
not
the
even
video
kidding.
of the guy doing the ocelot gun tricks? Hold on.
Like in real life, I'm pretty sure I've seen that video, but yeah. What about it?
Just it's amazing. I'm trying to find the one particular one. Oh, it's this
And
guy.
it is mine now headcanon that Revolver Ocelot canonically has ADHD, and he spins the revolvers because he has a fidget toy for them.
Are we gonna
Yeah, I've seen.
diagnose every fucking fictional character with a
Yes,
mental
yes.
illness?
That either they have autism or ADHD or both. I don't care. They
And their
do now.
sexuality and their
Yes, we're gonna do that. I don't care how cringe that is. I don't fucking
every
care.
character. No, dude, embrace the cringe. I'm so fucking happy that I figured out that Solid Snake is bisexual and he fucked Vamp. I like that made me so I was so stoked on that, dude.
Yeah, I've seen that video. Amazing.
So perfect. What a legend.
I just want to spin a fucking gun around.
Yeah. A loaded one, gamble with your life.
Wait, hold on. I'm trying to find a name for this. Hold on.
A name.
Not that.
Jeff.
But like, hold on. I need an image for this. Because I don't know the word for it in English. Oh, there it is. Uh, don't worry about the brand. That's not the point. Um, but you know how cleaning solutions have like this trigger thingy, right? So it sprays
Yeah,
out.
yeah, the little spray gun nozzle, yeah.
Yeah, that's spray on nozzle. Whenever I have that, I just spin it around as if it's a fucking gun. Press it on revolver. That's a lot. I'm not even kidding. Sometimes it falls off, but most of the time it's stable, so you can just like spin it around.
Keys. I
This is
used to
the
have a
greatest
little
cleaning solution ever made,
I
Mr. Clean Mnet.
Oh. Now I'll show you why they call me the cleaning lady.
So I'm just like cleaning some stuff, and I'm like spinning around. And I'm like, oh my god, revolver ocelot! I have to show this to my brother. I'm like, yo, I can do revolver ocelot, and he's like, really? That's why you show me that? You really came back to show me that? Yes, of course,
Ocelots
I
are
have to.
proud creatures.
I'm fucking autistic, okay? It's fun.
Yeah, dude, you know what? I actually feel bad for people as someone who is pretty sure he's somewhere on that spectrum. I mean, and I'm fine. I'm happy. I'm having a good time. Like for all the normies out there that are not on the autism spectrum, you will never fucking vibe like us, and I feel so awful for you. I really do.
Oh yeah.
Dude. Um have you do you play Dark Souls?
No, I never did play Dark Souls.
What?
Okay, actually, technically, I did with my old PC. The problem is it ran at like 2 FPS.
Yeah, that's the PC port, all right. The
That was
original
like my
one.
old PC. That was my old PC, so couldn't run shit on it. But no, I haven't played Dark Souls, not at all.
Damn, dude. I need some
Don't
Dark
think
Souls
I'm gonna
revenge.
try at the moment. Like, I need to like get a mood for it and also to be convinced. Like I'm very in terms of games, or in terms of like anything really, I'm
It's
really like closed-minded, and it's like very hard for me to get into new things.
it's a game you have to learn. I mean, well, like any game, but like it's it's one of those games that's easy to pick up. It's in my top 3 of all time. Pretty much just that whole series because like you just boom, you start up the game and you're playing Dark Souls now. Huh, Dark Souls hard game. But it actually really is a hard game. Like if you're not on your toes with like dodging and, like being coherent in the battle, like a couple like low level enemies, especially when you're low level, can fuck your shit up. And like there's a lot of skill involved as well, which I like. It's what is it? It's easy to learn but hard to master. That's it.
Yeah, I get you.
And I don't know, when you finally like get that groove and like there's so many times, especially Bloodborne. If there's a
Hmm.
boss that I can't beat, I will like try and like collect myself and go in with that fuck it we ball attitude and I'll play like the heaviest, most screamiest fucking metal music I can muster up to play during this
Okay,
boss
sorry for
battle.
like to interrupt, but you remember the time I had shown you like the Metal Gear merch, the T-shirts?
Yes.
So basically, there's a little bit story to it. Because the T-shirt I got for my brother, the Solid Snake one, it came in with like a defect, and they Fun Gamer has sent me out a second T-shirt. I didn't have to send the defective one back, so I effectively got a free T-shirt, and my brother has like got fixed it. Like he asked someone to sew it up, so it's like no defects at all. And I managed to finally sell the other T-shirt after like months of waiting, like half a year now, I think. This guy is like asking, "Oh, can you like lower it down to like 70 Polish zloty?" And I have my thingy at 85. I'm like, no, I only can do 80 max, and it's at 85 right now, and he purchased it. Fucking hell! I've been waiting such a long fucking time for basically, well, how much Canadian is that? For 27.50 CAD.
Damn.
Sorry, random interjection.
I damn. This is
Na zdrowie.
crazy. I
Sorry, I have
I
to say bless you to Na zdrowie. Apologies.
Dude, I think back to like being a teenager and like that amount of money, 27.50. If I had 27.50 in my pocket at like 15, 16 years old, I would be like, "Yo, we're big ballin'. I can
We're
go
so fucking back!
I can fucking go buy some drugs. Fuck yeah, dude." Now, if I had 27.50 in my pocket and that was it, I would curl up into a ball on the floor and cry violently as an
Fuck, I ain't
adult.
got shit at the moment. That's because, well, I don't have any work. I'm hoping to get any work, and I think I've said it on podcast actually that I've sent out a resume to an ice cream shop, right? Did I say that? I think I did.
I like I said,
Uh,
I can't keep track of what's been said
that's fair.
on
That's
here.
fair. And they said, "Oh, we'll contact you within a week or two's time." It's been 3 weeks now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sorry, I don't think
I
it's
ain't,
gonna
I ain't
happen.
getting shit, I guess.
Yeah.
And I'm still searching for any sort of work. I've sent out resume to McDonald's because, well, I've worked at McDonald's before, so maybe they'll
Here's the
take me
shitty
in.
part. My my overhead cost is like my cost to live and get all the things I do each month is
Mm.
is like 85-90% of my monthly income, and whatever's left in there is just is just extra that I end up spending on stupid little things, like an Uber.
Monster.
Yeah, Monster too. Exactly, dude.
Yes, that's why I ain't got fucking money because I probably like spend it all on fucking monsters. Like I fucking swear by that now. I could have probably have so much like shit, like actual useful stuff, if I had just have not bought monsters. There's
Dude,
probably a ton of things I would have gotten if I just had not spent that on fucking energy drinks.
sucks too. Like games are so fucking expensive now.
Yeah,
So wait, like
that's why if I
27 of my
buy
money is 70 of your money. So like,
uh
how much
wait
is
wait wait no
80?
no no no
How much is a new game for you? A new game drops right now. How much is
no,
that
no,
worth?
85 is what is 27.50. But games. Let me just go on Steam. Look up a game. I assume like a $60 one, like the standard.
Standard is $80 now. What are you talking about?
I don't
$80 in
fucking
Canadian.
um. Okay, top sellers Steam, and there's three games. There's Age of Wonders 4, EA Sports FIFA
Look
23,
up
and Star
Resident
Wars
Evil
Jedi
4.
Survivor.
Look up Resident Evil 4 for me, the new one.
Okay, Resident Evil 4. Okay, the new one, the old one is like 21, so there's like nothing. The new one, the remake. I assume the normal edition, not the deluxe edition.
Yeah, just the normal edition.
Uh, 260p and 2 CAD. It's 87.25.
Okay, but how much is it in your money?
270.
Damn. And that's weird that your conversion comes out to 87. So it literally costs more for you.
Yeah, and we have shitty wages, so
It
fun.
costs a new game in Canadian dollars. In Canadian dollars, a new video game costs $7 more in Poland. Folks, tell me how that fucking makes it. We're cracking fucking conspiracy theories this week. What the
You
fuck?
should look at SteamDB. Hold on. That website tells you like how much everything costs, and usually the cheapest one is probably like the Argentinian prices, or yeah, Argentinian, Russian, Turkish. It's all like the most cheapest one there.
It's all rigged, man. It's the fucking
Holy
lolly.
shit! Actually, the Polish money is actually a little bit more expensive. Like more expensive than most other currencies. Only beaten out by shekels, pesos, euro, Swiss franc, and Costa
This
Rican
is
colon.
clearly a reference to Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty.
Why?
Because everything is a reference to Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty.
Oh
Because,
right, I forgot. I forgot.
yeah. No, well, no, like, almost kinda. I mean, like, think about Metal Gear Solid 2 as just, like, a piece of art. I don't know, man. Like, video games is the medium of being an artwork. Like, Metal Gear Solid 2 just shines the most for me. It does. I feel like I'm speedrunning the fucking Mona Lisa, dude.
Um, well, yeah, that's why I kind of don't buy any video games recently, because I
Well, yeah.
probably
Oh, yeah. Fuck, dude. That's a lot of money, man. Like, the old shit.
that's a lot of money, especially if you don't buy it on a sale. Like fuck that, I'm waiting for a Steam sale or until it's like free on like Epic.
Yeah. I mean, like, you can get. So, the Resident Evil 4 remake, it's $80 in Canadian. That's fucking two whatever in your fucking money. Um, and dude, I've heard people say great things about the remake, but like at the same time, if you're on a budget, dude, you can go buy the original RE4 for like $5 Canadian,
Yeah, basically,
and
basically $5.
that
Maybe
is still
like
a
one if
fucking
it's on sale.
fantastic game that you will get many many hours out of, and then you'll have the context for the remake. So
Wait, should you play the original? to like understand the remake more. If you like say, oh, it gives you context for the remake, or is that something I'm not understanding? What?
No, I don't think you need any context at all because like I Resident Evil 4 is the only Resident Evil game I've like played all the way through. I've dabbled in the other ones a little tiny bit, but the only one I've actually like played definitively all the way through was the fourth one. And I
That's
didn't have
fair.
a lot of the context, but I was still able to like follow the game. So if someone had $80 burning a hole in their pocket and were like, I want to try this new Resident Evil 4, like even if they haven't played any other Resident Evil before, like I feel like you're just gonna be like, all right, crazy like zombie shit going on, cool.
Yeah, that's why if it's a single player game, I probably will like pirate it. Because like one, I am a fucking student at the moment, so I don't even get money even if I wanted to. So I mean, yeah, and the prices are obnoxious, are even more expensive. How much more expensive is it versus USD? Because that's like the standard, right? Okay, let me see. Where
Oh yeah,
is
sure. The fucking U.S. dollar is
USD?
the fucking said. Fuck the fucking U.S. and their fucking dollar. Everyone's sleeping on Canada. Oh, you know what? Did you hear about Canada's? I believe it's Bill. Is it Bill C-11? I might be saying that wrong. It's to do with like. It's to do with like digital entertainment, like YouTube.
Censorship, something
No,
like that.
not necessarily. What
It's like
what
something about controlling.
They no that
I
what
don't
they
know.
what they want to do is they want to modify the algorithm in Canada to push Canadian content. So the current system is that based off all the cookies that you get on your browser while you're browsing YouTube, it recommends you shit that it thinks you're going to want to fucking click on and watch and get that watch time in, right?
Mm.
What Bill C-11 wants to do, I guess, is make YouTube change the algorithm in Canada to push content produced in Canada. So you might look at that and be like, that's good. I'm a Canadian creator. So if this if they make these changes, like I will get recommended a lot more to Canadians. But
Yeah,
some ordinary
that also
gamers,
happens to you.
do you know some ordinary gamers?
I do. I fucking love Muta. I follow
Yeah,
him on
fucking Muda.
Twitter.
Okay, so he talks about that. He's a Canadian as well, and he talks about like when you're a content creator on YouTube, like he is, you're competing with like the global market, I guess, of content creators.
Basically. No,
So
yeah.
so if he gets recommended forcibly through this law to a Canadian and the Canadian doesn't click on him, he suffers in the algorithm on a
In the
global
Canadian or
scale.
overall? Oh, yeah, overall. Yeah, that makes also sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. It like it affects you not getting clicked on the Canadian algorithm affects you on the fucking global one is how he explained it. And I'm like, and he's literally talking about like, I guess I'm moving to the States then. Like he's literally fucking dipping out of Canada. And motherfuckers got me paranoid. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ. Do I have to fucking move down to fucking Bald Eagle Big Mac fucking Gunland? Jesus fucking Christ.
Two, one talk, stick one close.
I can finally buy a Glock, you know. Keep that Glock in my pocket. Can't do that here. Can't do shit up here. Can't even
Can't you get a
fucking.
gun with a permit or something?
Yeah, but that's only like rifles for hunting and stuff.
Yeah, hunting. Hunting is
And there's
a thing in Canada,
so
right?
much. Oh, absolutely. There's so much regulation compared to the U.S. Like, you can't go into a Walmart armed in Canada. If you get caught with a gun in a Walmart or even like walking down the street, like yeah, and like especially if like
Yeah.
you don't got the necessary papers, like yeah, like federal fucking prison, dude. They do not
Yeah.
fucking play with that shit up here. They even banned a bunch of shit, because like some shootings happened and stuff, and so like the government just like rattled off a bunch more firearms, and like all the rednecks without their hunting rifles that were getting banned, they're like going crazy and like burying them out in the field. I'm like, oh fucking Jesus. I don't know where to stand on that. Well, because in the situation of the U.S. in particular, they have like the right to bear arms
Yeah,
in
it's
in
like
in in, in
they're
their
right.
fucking
It's like the base.
constitution, the whole fucking foundation of their nation. That rhymed.
Yeah,
But also, gun violence is such a fucking problem down there. It's
yeah,
bad. It's rampant. That's why even if the YouTube algorithm is gonna try and fucking unintentionally snuff me out, I'm like, I don't want to leave Canada. Fuck that, bro. I'm a Canadian for life. God bless. I hope Muda doesn't die moving down to the fucking red zone that is the fucking
is he
United
actually
States.
considering it?
You know what? I don't watch a lot of Muda, so I guess
Because
he could have
like,
been saying that satirically, like, "Oh, guess I'm gonna move to the U.S." But it
yeah.
seemed like he was serious. No, because after he said that, he's like, "Oh, well, now I'm gonna fucking move to the U.S. and at least I'm lucky enough to be able to do that." So I think, like, again, if all this like goes through and happens, he's legit. Yeah, he's gonna be jumping ship. He's not gonna be our little Canadian boy. I mean, like, if you're from Canada, you're always a Canadian. But like, we want our guys. We want our guys at home. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm. Okay, are we wrapping this up? Because I'm honestly getting brain rot.
oh, dude, I've had brain rot. Yeah, we're at 56 minutes. We can wrap this up. Thank you,
Yeah,
everybody,
that.
for
Thank you,
fucking tuning
everyone. Thank you
in
for having me here,
to
Dan.
the greasy late night your mom sleepyhead session.
All right, good night, everyone. Bye bye.
It's morning. Is good morning, isn't it? Or is it good fucking evening, I guess.
It's afternoon
I
here.
don't know.
It's 1:30 p.m.
We'll see you all next week. I love y'all. Peace
Good, good.
out.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Ooh.